Hello everyone, today we are going to unbox no, we are actually going to do a pickups video. This is for spring 2022. Basically, I'm going to show the games I bought since last pickups video. There are 10 of them plus a digital content. In the middle of this video, I want to do a quick update on PS Vita. As always, in the end, we will talk about my progress on 10 must-play PS4 games in 2022. Let's get it started. I want to start with the game I finished already, and that is Samurai Showdown. This is a fighting game. One of the selling points is you can use weapons. The game is not very hard, and I'm not even that good in fighting game. I'm still able to grab that Platinum trophy without much hassle. The only thing you need to be aware is the multiplayer is kinda dead. There are 3 trophies require you to play online. I am able to get them without issue. However, I can see it will be harder to get later on. Price-wise, I paid $19, which is the cheapest price I ever seen. It's actually on clearance, just like I say in my unboxing video. They actually gave the first season pass for free when it first came out. That's pretty nice of them, and also the reason I want to pick this game. Next is another $19 game, Little Dragon Cafe. This game was under my radar when it was first came out. It's an adventure game and it's somewhat similar to my time at Porsche. It's a type of game I like to play once in a while. However, the game is kinda pricey, I would say. I know a place still sells it for $60, which is ridiculous. Luckily, I got it at a clearance price. I would say $20 is the most I will pay for it. Next, we have a game called Folklore. This is an action-adventure game set in a cyberpunk world. I bought this game mainly for trophies. The game also offers a free PS5 upgrade. This is probably the next game we are going to unbox. Price-wise, I only paid $13, which is not too bad. However, you might be able to get it less than $12 these days. Once again, I bought it too early. Next is a visual novel, Doki Doki Literature Club Plus. This is a premium physical edition and it cost me $20. First thing you will notice is this game is shrink wrapped. You might think this is a resale game, but no, it's not. This is how this game is packed. This physical release comes with some additional goodies. That's why it's kinda heavy. For the game itself, I'm confused. At first I thought this is a high school romance visual novel, then I realized it's a horror game. It caught a lot of attention, which is unusual for a visual novel. I just hope it has a good story which can blow my mind. That's all I ask for. Next, we have a very unique game, the Unicorn Princess. In the past 3 years, I noticed there are a lot of this kind of girl with horror skins in the market. I'm always curious what their gameplay style is. Therefore, I really want to try one myself. The thing is, this type of game is not cheap because they don't print that many copies. They are normally sold out when the price range is between $20 to $30. For a game like this, that's kinda high. For the Unicorn Princess, I only paid $17, which is pretty reasonable. This is an open world adventure game. I cannot wait to play it and check its gameplay style. By the way, this game has no Platinum trophy, which is a bummer. We are halfway down. Before we check some expensive games, let's look at the digital content I purchased. Also, I want to give an update on PS Vita. Here is Killzone Mercenary, which is the game I bought a long time ago. Couple months ago, I checked my Vita backlog. I mainly checked if there is any online trophy I still need to unlock. It seems like Killzone Mercenary is the only Vita game still has online trophies left. There are only 3 of them, and they can be easily done with Buzzone. Therefore, I decided to spend $250 to purchase the Buzzone DLC. I was against it before because I don't want to buy DLC just to make the trophies easier. However, the online for this game is kinda dead, so I was thinking since I'm almost done, let's just buy the Buzzone and get it over so I can move on. I must say Killzone Mercenaries Buzzone does a pretty good job. It's actually fun to play. Now I finished all the online trophies for my Vita. I don't need to worry about any server closure. In the meantime, I also found out a lot of my Vita games on PS TV are broken, including Killzone Mercenary. They will throw different kind of errors when launch games. At first, I thought my memory card is down. However, I'm still able to play other games on it. I'm not 100% sure if that is the issue. However, that's the time I realized that I need to clear my Vita backlog ASAP. You never know what's going to happen on those legacy systems. Luckily, I'm able to save my Killzone Mercenaries save file, and using my handheld system to play it. I decided from now on I want to take priority on finishing my Vita backlogs. I think I have 20 games need to finish, also a couple PS Plus free games. I don't think I can play none of them, but I want to make sure I can finish as many as I can. Alright, let's a quick update on Vita. Let's keep going. Here we have Terraria. This is the first and the only PlayStation hit PS4 game I have. Let me say this, if I knew this is a PlayStation hit, I would not buy it. I bought this one from Best Buy for only $8.50. I'm not going to deny the price is great. What's happening is in their product page, they show cover of standard edition by default. They put the PH instead of PlayStation hits in the title. PH can also mean physical, so I thought this is a physical copy. When I received the game and saw this red box, I was pissed. I actually own this game on Xbox 360 already. It's a classic game, especially with those updates. The game should be better now. My only concern is if those updates are on the disc or not. If they did, there are some values for this PlayStation hits. If not, I might get rid of this game. Let's check some expensive games. Here is the second most expensive game I bought, Blue Reflection Second Life. I played the first one, and this is a JRPG which has a lot of potentials. I'm glad to see a sequel. This one cost me $30. I was waiting to see if the price could drop to $20. However, one day I noticed the stock was low. This is a type game, once it's sold out, it will cost you a fortune to find one. I think the first scan will cost you around like $250 these days. I definitely don't want to take a risk, so I immediately pulled the trigger. I know a couple places still sell this game with a reasonable price. If you are interested, you might want to act fast. Next is the most expensive game I got. It's a big box. This is Sakuna of Rise and Ruin Divine Edition. The game was released in the end of 2020. I noticed this game a year later. It looks like an interesting action RPG. Kinda reminds me Muramasa Rebirth. Therefore, I added this game to my list. I wasn't planning to purchase this Divine Edition at first, however it was on sale for only $32 and the Standard Edition actually cost $30. In that case, might as well just get a Divine Edition. I believe it comes with soundtrack CDs and an art book. We will unbox it in the near future, so stay tuned. Two more games to go. Next is Troll Hunters Defenders of Arcadia. I bought this game from Target and they had this buy 2 get 1 free event. You might be wondering where the other two games are. Unfortunately, they were lost in the mail. My local postman always scans the package before he actually delivers it. That means I will never be able to know when exactly the package comes. I remember that day I went downstairs 10 minutes after I received the text message. There's nothing there. And I saw the postman's car left already. Obviously the package is missing. It was either stolen or postman dropped it to the wrong apartment. There's no way to know since he scanned package in his car. Therefore, I opened a post office service request a couple days later. In the meantime, I also reached out to Target's customer service to see what the next step is. Post office actually reached out to me and say they will investigate it. However, I never hear anything from them after that. The only thing I got is a survey they keep asking me to fill out about their service. I'm thinking you guys pretty much did nothing. What the hell you expect me to do? I basically ignored the survey. Luckily, Target actually processed refund. From my understanding, this is not always the case because it's not Target's fault, it's the post office which messed it up. From now on, I probably should avoid the post office. They are okay for delivering letters, but for the package, it's not really their games. That means I will stick with Amazon since they use their own shipping service. For this game, I end up paying $10.50. The original price was $15. Troll Hunters Defenders of Arcadia is an action game which is based on a TV series. It has been under my radar for a year. I never watched the show, so I admit I bought this game mainly for trophy. Last but not least, Resident Evil 2. This is the remake. I recall this game was always on sale for $15 during Black Friday since 2019. I was never bothered to get it because I have a huge Resident Evil backlog. Until last year, I finally finished Resident Evil 4 since it's part of my 10 must play PS4 games in 2021. Now I can add another Resident Evil game into my backlog. The game was on sale for $13, which was the cheapest price I had ever seen. Therefore, it's a time to pull the trigger. Unfortunately, 1 week later, it dropped to $11. For Xbox One Edition, it was even less than $10. I bought it from Amazon, so I cannot even get a price adjustment. However, I will say $13 is still a fair price. I heard a lot of good things about this game. I just need to find the time to play it. Those are all the games I got since last pickups video. There are 10 of them plus the digital content. Next, let's talk about my progress on 10 PS4 games I must play in 2022. I actually finished 3 games. The first game is Shining. This is a pretty fun 2D platform game. However, there are a couple issues. The jumping in this game is very hard to control, especially when you try to jump on a small platform. It's so easy to jump over. That is a critical issue for a platform game. Another issue is related to trophies. I recall when it first came out, there are quite a few unobtainable trophies. They actually patched the game, so everything is obtainable now. However, there are a few trophies which will not unlock when you meet the requirement. You need to start second playthrough to unlock them, which is kinda annoying. Overall, I like this game. This is an easy and fun game to play. Next is Hidden Agenda. This is my first play Link game. You actually don't need a controller to play this game, just need a smartphone. I will call Hidden Agenda is an interactive movie. You just need to use your phone to make choices and do QTE. When it comes to QTE, this game's user experience is horrible. Story-wise, it's not impressive at all. I did 3 playthroughs and I'm still not quite sure what they are talking about. If you want to get a play now, you actually need 2 smartphones. To be honest, I don't recommend this game. I think playing a game should be more like a party game. Everybody could have fun together. Watching a boring movie is definitely not fun at all. The last game I finished is a PS3 game, Tomb Raider Legend. This is an old school Tomb Raider game. It provides different kind of enjoyment compared to the reboot. Trophy wise, the game is not as hard as I thought. If you had a hard time on Tomb Raider difficulty, you can play it on easy first, then complete the time trial. After that, you will be able to use cheat codes, which will make the game super easy. That's how I got to play now. Those are those 3 games I finished. I finished 7 out of 10 games during the first half of 2022. For the last 3 games, I'm going to play Detroit first, then Danganronpa 2, since Vita game is in priority now. The last game will be a JRPG, World of Final Fantasy. None of these games are considered easy and quick, however I should have enough time to finish all of them. Alright, that's it for this video. I was supposed to make this video in mid-June. It was delayed because of missing package. Also, I have some personal stuff need to take care. That's why I did not upload the video as often as before. Now it's summer already and I hope you guys enjoyed so far. For myself, I have some plans I want to do this summer. Not sure if I'm able to spend a lot of time hunting video games. Anyway, thank you for watching and I hope to see you in the end of summer.